Am I slow today or just me slow today? Good morning, everybody. I'm Ed Parcaut with Mike Kelly, Real Estate Jerky Daily. It is Monday, and it feels like a Monday.
It does. Actually, to me, it feels like Sunday.
It's weird that you are sounding different today.
Oh, it could be I'm borrowing somebody else's voice.
Yeah, are you congested?
I'm congested.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I won't talk about what came out of my nose this morning.
This is a small alien creature.
Well, I had sinusitis, and then on top of that, I have this. We've had the windows open for days.
Yeah,
and then that doesn't help at all.
Well, it cools the house down, but it doesn't help. Doesn't help your sinusitis.
It doesn't help my allergies either.
Yeah, that's true. Do you do an allergy shot every year?
Allergies? No.
Allergies?
No. Why?
Well, there's a buddy of Karen's at work that he has a allergy shot, I guess, once a month.
Well,
his allergies are so bad.
Marcia used to get those all the time.
Yeah,
but that's but you have other issues when you have that.
Exactly.
All right, guess what? We got to talk about some numbers.
Okay, what kind of numbers came out this morning?
Okay, damn, you are weird this morning.
It sounds weird in my head too. No, I mean in my earphones. Everything sounds weird in my head.
Yeah, you are a little bit. Turned you up there.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, there I am.
Okay, a little bit better. All right, existing home sales came in March for March,
and
this comes from. That's right. The NAR comes from NAR. That is correct.
Oh, this is NAR's house numbers.
Yeah,
okay.
These are their numbers, and they're coming in at a 3.98 million annualized pace for homes, which is way below the 4.3 million that we needed.
Yes.
So that is not a positive sign for existing home sales. So we're down 2.7% from February's report. They said inventory nationwide is 1.36 million units. That would be all the properties, not just single-family homes. We'll get into single-family homes in a second. 4.1 month supply, up from the 3.8 that was the last time, and the median price is $408,800. That's up 1.4% year over year. But it's a record for March.
At least we set a record.
Yeah. Well, we're setting records.
Left and right. But they're not the records we want to set.
Not normally.
It's like the Lawrence Welk show records.
Yeah. Investors in second home buyers are up 18% from 16% last time. First-time home buyers are 32% of the transaction, and cash sales are normally, I always say 30%, but this is coming in at 27%, down from 31% in February.
Wow.
So people... Go.
She wasn't happy with that 31%.
No, she wasn't. Neither. I don't know if that was her or George.
Yeah.
Get off my bed.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? He's been here longer. And so let's talk about single-family inventory nationwide. Came in this week, as of Friday, end of Friday, okay. 724,977. 724,977. That's another 1,517 up
homes
from last week.
Wow.
So after the whole week, yeah. So those are the real numbers that we have today. What's going on with the bond? Because I didn't even look at that.
I didn't either.
It's because you and I talked before the show. I never thought this whole thing was going to work out perfectly over the weekend because of the fact that every time Iran has in the past came to the table with us, they would tell us something and we'd go, okay, so here's some $1.6 million.
Yeah.
Or $1 billion.
Yeah.
They would make the statements, and then everybody was like, well, it's better than going to war.
Yeah.
And each year it would get worse and worse. And the last time was, we're going to do 60% Iranian, whatever that thing is, to what they're doing to make a bomb. They have to do something with it.
Oh, they want to be able to
enrich the words.
It's their God-given right or their Allah-given right to be able to enrich the uranium.
But the last time they said we're going to enrich to 60%.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, well, you don't need that for normal stuff.
Right.
And then there was like, well, it's better than going to war. It's like, but the one thing that they should have done that they're doing now is the blockade.
Right.
They should have did the blockade before, because the only people who were making money was Iran sending their oil out. If they would have did the blockade to start with, they would have been making no money in the last 2 weeks. But now this is going to choke it off to maybe get somebody to come to the table and understand that this is not the same administrations you're used to for the last 47 years.
Yeah. This guy has a set of balls.
This guy's going to, everybody's still got the whole thing about Trump's making that statement that he's going to
bomb him into the Stone Age.
Well, just get rid of the civilization. And you know what? He was making statements because of the fact that he's just had, you got to. Sometimes with unreasonable people, you have to do unreasonable things. Yes, exactly. I had 2 ex-wives.
You have to do something to where you can get a paradigm shift in their thinking.
Correct.
Yes,
that is correct. And we were talking about that. God, is it really that high? Yeah, we're at 4.3329. We're only up 1 basis points on the 10-year, and the rates are finally better by 1 basis points. But so we talked about inventory, economic data. What else came out today that I was supposed to talk about? University of Michigan consumer confidence hits record low, 47.6.
Wow.
Yes.
What was it before?
Higher than that.
Really?
Yes, because that's the record low. Let's see here. The worst since this is the worst reading since they started tracking it in the 1970s.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
wow.
And I don't know if I have it broken down on here because
records are set to be broken.
Yeah. So it's employment. Let's see if I don't see the number prior to this. Yeah, I can't tell you. It's not a big deal.
Okay, you can tell me. I'm your buddy.
No, I don't want to lie about it. The employment component of that University of Michigan went from 52 down to 41, and so income index was down 4 points. Long story short, if people are not sure what's going on in the world and the economy and what's happening with themselves, we both sound like we're sick today.
Yeah, we both have that nasal quality. It's probably all this damn rain cleaned up the air so nice. We're not used to drinking or inhaling it.
No, what it is it's got all the moisture that all this mold is growing everywhere now. We need the sun come out to bleach it.
Hopefully tomorrow.
It's out probably right now.
It's a little.
But it was, I looked at the thing yesterday. It was supposed to be no rain.
Right.
And then it was like, Marcia goes, I didn't keep track how many times it started today. I'm like, 5. Because I kept track of it.
Yeah. Well, it says sunshine all day and 67 and 72 tomorrow, and then clouds tomorrow, Wednesday, tomorrow.
Yeah, but
after
we're not
tomorrow.
supposed to have any rain this week, right?
Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Yep, this week you're right. Next week.
Hey, as long as it stays cool where I can throw a sweatshirt on.
Yeah, well, those April showers bring May mold.
Yeah, something like that. All right, so the rest of the week we have, tomorrow we have PPI for March.
PPI.
Producer Price Index, ADP employment. We don't care about earnings for JP Morgan and Wells Fargo and Citigroup. National Association of Housing Building Housing Market Index on Wednesday.
And Stanislaus County numbers on Wednesday.
Thursday, initial jobless claims, industrial production, and pending home sales for March. That's the 21st. That's next week. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
this week's the 19th. 19th, 20th.
You know what the average age in Vietnam was?
12.
19. 19.
19. That's pretty young. What was the average age in WW2?
17, probably.
Yeah.
I have no idea. That was just a song in the 80s. That's how I know that.
Yeah.
Paul Hardcastle.
Wow, that's going back.
Yeah. He was more of a jazz guy than he came out with that song.
Yeah.
All right. That's all I have for today.
Man,
what do you got?
I didn't have anything, and I probably still don't. I just have the regular rhetoric, but we talk about that all the time. So
the regular what?
Oh, the political stuff. Oh. Poor Swalwell.
Yeah. Well, I mean, thank God we need. The funny thing is, Democrats are turning on themselves They've known about him and his stuff. They just keep it together, keep it there. It's the same thing they did to Biden when they found out, oh my God, he's really bad in front of everybody.
Yeah, he's stupid.
And now they go after him, and that's the same thing with the Swalwell. They're asking for him to step down now. And
well, he did.
Well, no, I'm talking out of Congress.
Oh yeah, well, and as he should.
Yeah, but if he's found, but again,
tell me he'd be able to accomplish anything in Congress at this point.
He only shows up 2% of the time anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a job that he takes seriously. Of the time. They said he's missed 68% of the votes. Oh my God! See, he's useless.
Well, that's because he's always should be working.
Yeah,
those stupid videos he puts out. Yes, you should be. So you're being paid to be working.
That Terry Stayer guy who sounds like an idiot.
Well, he sounds amazing to everybody. I'm watching these video commercials about how great he is and how all this stuff. And Tom Steyer is going to do this.
Oh,
no, he's not.
Yeah.
Just like Mondami, he was going to do all this stuff, and then he found out you actually have to have income.
You have to have
money to pay for
money
this
coming
stuff.
into the coffers.
Yeah, it just doesn't. You can't just tell everybody to pay you taxes. And give me your taxes.
Well, you saw, Mamdani and Sanders were all holding hands the other day.
Were they?
Oh, my God. Bernie.
Of course they are. Well, he'll do anything. He's the only socialist that has, multi-million dollars in properties.
Right. Well, don't do as I do. Do as I say.
Well, that's how Russia is, right? I mean,
all the oligarchs, yeah.
Just the people in power have the money.
Which is how they want to stay.
Yes. And then that's how that is. And so everybody else is poor, and I can do this for you. And no, they cannot. They won't do it for you. All right. Is there any? I didn't even look to see if there was any housing stories today.
There are none. Nothing happened over the weekend except me getting 2 puppies.
Is housing inventory about to turn negative year over year? I don't know.
I don't know.
Monkey's going to fly out of what's her name's butt?
Well, Katie Porter's butt, most likely.
No, that was Madonna back on Saturday Night Live. Remember her skit she did?
No,
because it was from Wayne's World. When that came out, and then they were on Saturday. That was a whole skit they did. Yeah,
I do not remember that, but I was probably older then and stopped
watching. You
watching.
Didn't watch Wayne's World.
No, I did. I watched Wayne's World. Wayne's World. Wayne's World.
I know, but the movie too.
Yeah, I watched the movie.
Yeah.
All right.
It's pretty sad when those were good.
Your favorite movie, Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirte.
Oh.
Don't church it up.
Don't church it up. Okay. Make it a great day, guys.
Yeah.
Go out there and sell something or list something that I can sell.
And I'm going to see what's wrong with your voice.
It is. I probably should have taken a longer shower.
Well, everything's coming to the roadcast. I even swapped this one out because I thought that whole sound thing was.
I think I'm a little nasally.
And the mic is not directly under your mouth; it's to the left of your mouth. Yeah.
It's right in front of it. See, look at it. My lips are even on it.
Now,
yeah,
it's crooked.
But
it's not straight on. You need to turn it straight on.
I don't want to do it now.
Bye.
We're saying goodbye.
Make it a great day. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.